That means the whole forest was in an unexpressed form in each and every seed. Given favorable conditions, it's going to grow, it's going to multiply, it's going to express itself in manifold ways. Like there is a promise of a forest in every seed, the whole forest was in an unpronounced form in that very seed. So too, the whole creation, which is nothing but names and forms, were in an unpronounced form, Avyakta Avastha. Avyaktadini bhutani, Vyakta madhyani bharata, Avyakta nidhananyeva, Tatraga paridevana iti. Therefore, bhutani, all this creation, all the beings in this creation were in an unpronounced form before, and it has expressed itself in the form of creation for you to experience. In a visible form of this creation which is available to you, and again it goes back into its unpronounced state. So, why you worry, hey Arjuna iti? Tatraga paridevana. All these Buddhas were there. They are now, and they will go back from where they have come from. Therefore, the whole creation is cyclical in nature. So it is the pronouncement, the announcement of the unpronounced state. So, there is a slight difference between creation and expression. But there is an order for this creation. For every creation there is an order for it. That order is called the Creator, the Lord. Why should you bring in Ishvara here? Because the creation is something which is intelligently put together. It is not a haphazard creation. As we have seen, God doesn't play dice. Therefore, the creation, when you look at it, each and every object, if you look at it, it is intelligently put together. It enjoys laws. Laws are ingrained in it. Therefore, there should be an intelligent order behind it. Intelligent order? That expression is unfair. Anyway, there is an order behind it. Like, Khadakarta Khadajnaha. Sarvasya Karta Sarvajnaha. Khadakarta, the maker of the pot, naturally, necessarily would be the knower of, naturally would have the knowledge of making the pot. So if you want to make a pot, you should have knowledge. And where the knowledge is? The knowledge is always in a conscious being. There cannot be any knowledge in an inert thing. Knowledge is always in a conscious being. Like scholarship, as we have seen. You cannot have scholarship. Protecting libraries, you cannot protect scholarship. Can you protect scholarship protecting libraries? Scholarship is always in a conscious being. Scholarship cannot be bottled up. Like the way you bottle up the pickle and keep it there over a time till it gets fermented so you can swallow it. So the knowledge cannot be protected or bottled up and kept for posterity. You cannot keep scholarship for posterity. It's rests in the scholar. Which is the easiest way to protect scholarship? You have to protect scholars. That means you have to give enough dakshina to sannyasins and protect them. And protect all this kalpam, what you call this Vyakarana Pandita, all the Panditas. You have to protect. Shiksha, Kalpam, Niruktam, Vyakaranam, Chandas, Jyotisham, all hold, Hogaf. People who are holding this knowledge, they need to be protected. That's our culture. That's why once you have taken initiation, then only 2 people can take Bhiksha. One brahmachari and sannyasi. Bhiksha means alms. You can live a life on alms. You need not work for your living. Society provides you. That's very much in the culture. Still it is there. You go to Kali Kambliwala, or there is Gita Bhavan. You can survive learning grammar. Let us not worry about it. What we are saying is, to protect scholarship, we need to protect scholars. Therefore, scholarship always rests in a conscious way. So too, if there is a creation, there is a creator, and the creator is a conscious being. That is the point. Therefore, Sarvasya Karta, one who is the creator of all, necessarily be all-knowing. He is omniscient. See, the moment you start appreciating the omniscience of Lord, what will happen? There is self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is the immediate result of it. Once you start appreciating the omniscience of Lord, there is an immediate result. Given to you in a platter. This is the immediate result. Drishtaphala. Self-acceptance. Because nothing surprises the Lord. You cannot spring a surprise to the Lord. You may spring a surprise to your father, but not the Lord. Nothing surprises the Lord. Why? He being omniscient. So too, when you look upon this creation, there is a creator, and creator is Sarvajna, omniscient, and just having the knowledge, can you create something? You have the knowledge of creating a pot, but can you create it? No way. You have to carry the knowledge within you. Unless you have the material to create. If you want to create a pot, you need to have knowledge, as well you need to have the material, clay, to create. So too, if we look at this creation, we come across two causes. One is Nimitta Karana, another is Upadana Karana. Nimitta Karana means the maker, the conscious being who holds omniscience and omnipotence. You cannot talk about this. Omniscience and omnipotence. Omnipresence you cannot talk about right now. So the Lord, the Creator is all knowledgeable and all powerful. Why all powerful? You need power to create. So kamayata bahusyam prajayeti satapotapyata satapastaptva idakam sarvamasrijata yatitam kincha tasrishtva tadevanupravishat tadanupravishya sacchattecha bhavat niruktancha nilayanancha ityadi tasrishtva tadevanupravishat. Having created everything, he is the one who entered into it. But suddenly he forgot his own Sarupa. And we are all Jivas, Ishvara. That's why the Sharira is looked upon as a Kshetra, as a place where who dwells? The Lord dwells. Kshetrajnam cha abhimam vithi. Idam Shariram kaudaya Kshetramitya vidhiyade. This Sharira is Kshetra. Then I am the one who is knowing the Kshetra. Who is the one who is knowing this body? The conscious being who is knowing this body. Therefore, tada srishtva tadeva anupravishyate. Then Mahavakya is what? Kshetrajnam cha abhimam vichya sarva kshetreshu. Once you have understood that Lord who is residing as this conscious being, he is in every kshetra, then Mahavakya is over. Isha vasimidam sarva. Then the vision is over. Game is over.